Hi and welcome to MicroStrategy. My name is Michael Hoffmann and I'm working as a senior sales engineer for MicroStrategy Germany. With this video, I want to show you how you can enhance the standard capabilities of MicroStrategy if you want to implement a commenting process in conjunction with reporting capabilities of MicroStrategy, and if you would like to use formatting for these comments. This is not possible out of the box with MicroStrategy, but as you can see here in my document, we have a pixel perfect report here, a pixel perfect document, but below the graph we have a comment, and this comment has special formatting capabilities here. And you see here I'm working with a very nice editor, and for example I can change the formatting here very easily with this editor. And I'm able to write this back against the database. I'm able to combine this with reporting data. And if I do this here, and if I go on with the report preview, you see that in the final report, the formatting is really in place here. And this is what I wanted. I want to have comments that are linked to my relational data, that are linked to my reporting data, and I would like to use formatting capabilities in conjunction with this commenting capabilities. But I would like to go a little bit further. So for example, if you would like to export this document, this pixel perfect document to PDF, I would like to have these formatting capabilities in PDF as well. And I solved this problem as well. So for example, if you see here, I'm clicking here on the print menu. You see this is the PDF export of this pixel perfect document, and you see the formatting elements here, the formatted elements here in my comment. It's part of the PDF file as well. Okay, so you can see here we can do a lot, but unfortunately it doesn't come out of the box. And it's a little bit complicated how to implement this. You need to program an additional component that works dynamically in conjunction with MicroStrategy, and I programmed this component based on .NET and C#, and I'm using this directly here and in conjunction with MicroStrategy. And how this works and how you can set up this component, this is what I will show you here in this knowledge exchange video. All right, so let's go on. What do we need first if you would like to set up these capabilities? We need to write back the comments for sure. So therefore, we need to set up a table in a relational database, and we need to link this table later to the reporting data. So let's have a look at the database. And here's my database, here's my table. Let's query this table. And you can see here, this table has two columns. The first column is the reporting period, is the month ID. And the second column is the comment. And what you see here is that we are using HTML formatting capabilities. This means it's not a standard string, it's not a standard text, it's a text that uses HTML tags. And with these HTML tags, the text can be formatted. And we need to make sure that these formatting capabilities work in conjunction with MicroStrategy. Okay? And I will show you how it works now. All right. So the first thing we need to do is we need to program this additional component, and we need to combine this component seamlessly with MicroStrategy. And therefore, I created a project in Visual Studio, and this project is a .NET application, a very, very simple .NET application, as you will see when I go a little bit further. Okay, so this is a page definition of this application, and what you can see here is the reference of the JavaScript editor that I'm using. In my case, I'm using TinyMCE. And TinyMCE is a very powerful JavaScript editor. You can limit the capabilities of this editor very easily. Here was this JavaScript code. And you can combine this very easily with .NET. And I'm referencing these TinyMCE editor in my page, and I'm using this editor for a text box. This is a dynamic text box, and this text box is linked to this JavaScript editor. Okay. In addition to this, we need a save button. Yeah, the user wants to hit a button in order to save what he entered before, and I added an additional label that shows me when the transaction has been finished. Okay, nothing more. Very, very easy page. No formatting and so on. Not a multi-page design. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. In the background, we need some coding, yeah, in order to make it dynamic. And therefore, we look at the C# programming code here. This code is very, very easy. So it consists of two parts. This is the first part here, yeah, and this part runs if you enter the page. And a key element is that we hand over the month ID to this code, yeah, in order to link the comment to the month ID later, so that you are able to combine the comment with the reporting data on a data level. Yeah, and as you can see here, I'm querying the ID. Yeah, I'm saving this ID to an element here, and I'm using this element here in order to write a dynamic SQL statement. And with this dynamic SQL statement, I'm reading the comment that is already there in the database. Yeah, and I'm pushing this comment into the text object, and this text object is the JavaScript editor. Okay, and with this approach, we are able to load the comment that is linked to a specific month ID. Okay, when we change a comment, or if we enter a new comment, we want to write this back to the database. And this is the second part of this code. Yeah, and in the second part, you can see we have an update SQL statement here. And in this update SQL statement, we use the text element from this JavaScript editor, and we combine this with the month ID that links our data or a comment to the reporting month ID, and then we write this back into the database. Yeah, and MicroStrategy queries the same table later when MicroStrategy links the comments to the reporting data. Okay, and then at the end, I write a short info here that shows the end user that the process of writing back the data has been finished. Okay, nothing more. Okay, dynamic control very easily, and you can use this or reuse this as often as you like. So it's not limited to just a specific use case. Yeah, if you would like to combine a month ID with a comment, you can use this several times in the same solution. All right, and now let's go to MicroStrategy and take a look how MicroStrategy works in order to combine this seamlessly. Yeah, and therefore I have three documents here. Yeah, this document, it's just a kind of starting portal where you can select the period you would like to comment on. All right, this is the final report, and if I start the final report, a prompt comes up. You need to answer this prompt. You run the document, and then you get the report with the comment. Yeah, and then we have a special version of this company report, and this version comes with the edit comment capabilities. All right, so if you start this prompt and then rerun it, and then you can see the editor here where we can edit and change the comment. Okay, so how is it combined now? Okay, let me dig a little bit further, deeper. What we see here is this is an HTML container. Yeah, I make it a little bit more visible for you. And what you see here in this container is the dynamic URL, and this URL is created dynamically by a handed over prompt value. Yeah, and the last part of this URL, this is important. It's the month ID. Yeah, and this month ID is extracted in my dynamic C# code, yeah, from this additional component, and then I can combine the comment with the month ID very, very easily. All right, so this is how it works. And now let's go back and start the process from scratch. We start with the portal that gives us the possibility to select a reporting period. In the next case, in this example, I would like to take November 2016. Okay, you see we don't have a comment so far, and I'm entering now, I feel very fine. All right, and now I change the format here. I make this bold, I make this red. Okay, and I would like to do some additional things here. All right. And this is the end. All right. Make this bold. Okay, you see we have 12 words. Yeah. Save comment. This is a capability from the JavaScript editor. By the way, if you would like to check the HTML that is generated by the JavaScript editor, you can hit this button, source code, and then you can see the source code. And you can edit the source code. So if you are a professional HTML developer, you can do this as well here directly. All right. I save now the comment. And as you know, this comment is now saved back with the month ID in my comment table, and later the metadata joins this table with the rest of the reporting data so that we can combine this in the final report. Okay, I click Save, and you see the comment has been saved. Timestamp, all right. And now let's start the report preview. And you see the preview is fine. Great, all right. Let's start the PDF export, and the PDF export is fine as well. Okay. Unfortunately, we have some limitations in the PDF export capabilities. These capabilities are not activated by default. It's a new feature that came with version 10.3, and you need to activate this feature. But when you activate this feature, then every kind of text is interpreted as HTML text. Okay, so this is important to know. I would like to show you how you activate this feature. For this reason, I go here into the registry editor of my server. By the way, the feature can be activated on Windows and Linux as well. There's a tech note in the community that describes how to activate this feature. You need to restart the server and web, and then it's active. Yeah, and it's this key here, this element. It's part of the MicroStrategy DSS suite. Export engine, you need to create this node here, and then you enter this key here with a value of 1 support HTML tag. Okay, you can't distinguish between activation and deactivation at the same time for several projects, or let's say documents. It's a feature that can only be activated or deactivated once for the whole server, and I think this is a limitation. Yeah, and but as we know, there will be a new PDF export engine that comes with, I think it's 10.6, and I hope it will be much better than the current version that I'm using here. I'm version 10.5 here at this moment. All right. So if you activate this key, if you create this key, if you restart the server, if you restart web, then this feature is available. And if you use these HTML container, yeah, then it works fine in web and even in PDF. Okay. One last note. Not all of the HTML tags are supported. HTML offers a wide range of HTML tags, but only the standard tags are supported. But I think it's good enough. You can define the color, you can make it bold, italic, and so on. So some really great, cool capabilities, and I think it fills the gap in some of our challenging POCs. And I implemented these capabilities because these capabilities are essential, yeah, for some of our customers here in Germany. And with that, I want to thank you very much, and if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Bye.